Good morning and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetable Bread. We'll be starting off with a Defect run today. Let's get started. Ooh, meow bonuses. That's a fun way to start a run. We could remove a card from the deck. We could get 100 gold. We could get a rare relic for 18 damage. We could trade out a boss relic for or trade our starting relic for a boss relic. I never trade out boss relic on Defect because cracked core is really good. Removing a card is not good. It's bad because you need those strikes for Gremlin up. 100 gold's fine, but it's only really relevant if you get a sort of mid-act shop that you want to go to. Rare relics are amazing. So we're probably taking 18 damage to get a rare relic, unless we're like forced into 4 fights or something. There's a fire elite fire here. We can get by going to 2 fights. Oh wait, no, we can go do 3 fights and 2 question marks to get there, which is perfect. And then we get optional. Actually, we're forced into 3 elites in the act if we do that. We get fires between each one. We're also forced into this shop. That's okay. Yeah, let's take the damage. Get a relic. It's Captain's Wheel. Okay. Well, that's really good against specifically Lagavulin. It's a little bit late against Sentries, and it's really good against Gremlin, so I'll take it. Alright. We've got 2 strikes and a dual cast. I think we're going to strike zap instead of dual cast strike. Yeah. It does leave us frail, so we're fairly likely to take some damage this turn. We can limit that damage to 1. Since we got the Captain's Wheel coming out next turn and 2 Lightning Orbs, we should be able to end the fight without taking any more damage than this one. And indeed. Alright, our floor 1 card picks are Sunder Climb, that's self-repair. Sunder is good. I checked the boss because Sunder is particularly good against Slime Boss. It's not particularly good in this fight specifically. Automaton, but it's not bad either. I'll take it. I think it's better than Claw. It sort of starts out really good and then scales down. And that's kind of exactly what we want, because we took 18 damage to get the Captain's Wheel. And we're fighting 3 elites, almost certainly, so we need stuff that's really good early. There's that. We're fighting this guy, right? Because we're trying to fight these 3? Yeah. Almost skipped him. It's a jaw worm! Run for your life! We could triple defend. Try and keep that health. Let's see, it does 24 damage. So if we do this, that's 9 damage this turn, puts him to 33. So there's no way we can kill him with Sunder next turn. So I'll take the 2 health. Let's be greedy. Okay, maybe we can draw a Sunder on the next shuffle. Nope. Okay. There it is. Greed paid off. Coolhead, it's fine. It's a little bit weak against Gremlin Knob. Sweeping Beam is excellent against Sentries. It's also good in hard hallway fights. We actually might never do an Act 1 hard hallway fight, because this is our last easy pool fight, assuming neither of these are fights. Then we're doing Elite, Shop, Elite, and then like if this is a fight, that's our only opportunity for a hard hallway fight. So we don't really care about Act 1 hard hallway fights. Hey, good morning, Akira. So Sweeping Beam is great in hallway fights, but we probably don't need that. On the flip side, if either of these question marks is a fight, then this is guaranteed to be a hard pool fight. So it'll be good. Sweeping Beam is pretty bad with Sunder, to be honest, because you don't want a Sweeping Beam into Sunder. But it's really good against Sentries, and Defect has a lot of problems against Sentries, so I think we're going to take it. Let's see. We are forced into a shop later, and we are probably already going to rest before the Elite, so I think I will take the gold. Yeah, look at that. Now we can just heal. If we heal, we get an upgrade, I think, and that's going to be worth it. We want to get an upgrade. More than 5 HP. 5 max. Alright, so this is still an easy pool fight. We did not get a hard pool fight. It says 9 damage this turn. This says 24 damage this turn. It's hard to imagine the Zap catching up to this Sunder. This fight's not that long. No, we're definitely not doing the Mega Elite. We're doing this way. Mega Elites are scary. I like fighting them. Do we ever dual cast here? We're guaranteed 12 damage next turn. That is lethal no matter what, so it doesn't matter. Got him. Okay, Ball Lightning is great. Ball Lightning is a lot of damage. Let's see, so do we have anything that goes well with Hologram? No, Sunder's terrible with Hologram. Yeah, let's take Ball Lightning. Crack. Alright, what are we upgrading? Probably Sunder. Sunder gets an extra 8 damage. Doesn't do a whole lot in terms of damage per energy. It's only 2 damage per energy, but 32 damage is just a truckload. Alright, it is Gremlin Knob. We're super good against Gremlin Knob. Unfortunately, we drew all of our attacks on turn 1. That's really bad for us. If we zap, do we ever get lethal next turn? If we redraw Sunder, yes. But if we redraw Sunder, we get lethal even without zap, so I'm not going to zap. Let's see, we're doing 6 damage, 12 damage over 2 turns, so he's at 16. So we have to draw 3 attacks or a Sunder next turn. Or dual cast Strike. Almost all these cards are strikes, though. Let's see, can we miss? The worst hand is Defend, Zap, Triple Strike. Yeah, we can't miss. So we should just defend here. Boop. Akabiko, okay. Amplify is our first rare of the run. I don't think we're taking that. Skim is kind of interesting. It's kind of like Sweeping Beam. Good with card draw stuff, bad with Sunder. A lot of our power is concentrated in that Sunder, so I don't think it's good to pick stuff that's bad with it. Auto Shields is a card. I like Auto Shields quite a bit. It ends up being bad with Loop and Frost Orbs quite frequently. But that's really like an Act 3 problem. Not too concerned about that right now. I'm just happy to have a defensive card right after Gremlin Knob. I think we're... Maybe we're not resting here. Maybe we're smithing again. Because if this Elite takes a big chunk out of us, we can just rest here. There's no great upgrades, though. We could upgrade Zap, and then we get to play Zap alongside Sunder, even if it's not killing somebody. Yeah, I think I like that. Upgraded Zap is never too far off. Ooh, Lantern. Now we got a little bit of extra flexibility on that turn 1. Get Sunder and do something else. Ah, our Nemesis. Okay, so this is 32, so ideally we can do 9 damage to this sentry. Unfortunately, not really anything interesting we can do this turn. Actually, if we're doing 14, then we should target this sentry, so that if we draw Sunder, we can kill him, because he'll be at 31, which is just below 32. Oh. Or we can hit him with 2 lightning orbs. Totally screwed up. If we hit him with 2 lightning orbs, we can double strike him to death. I'm not going to hold my breath on that, but I think we will try it. Okay. Let's go ahead and energy pot out these 2 strikes. There's never going to be a better time to energy pot in this fight, except for maybe next turn. No, actually next turn we don't need it, because we're getting energy back from Sunder. So we're going to kill him with Sunder next turn, so we'll put the strikes in the front half. Okay. Not a very useful Captain's Wheel, unfortunately. This looks lethal to me. Yeah, it is. Ooh, Molten Egg. Alright. Thunderstrike is offered. Is there any reason to believe we would like Thunderstrike? Well, we have Sunder, so we're already like all in on Snecko Eye if we get that. We upgraded our Zap and we picked a Ball Lightning, so we do have some significant lightning sources. Yeah, Sentry is our Nemesis. I mean, we did take 10 damage, so it's not like we did super well, but yeah, the Sunder and the Sweeping Beam do a lot of work in that fight, so. It's hard to resist a Thunderstrike Plus. Just gives the deck a reason to be, you know? We don't need to like find any scaling because we've got it. If we pick a Thunderstrike, we just need to find a lot of lightning orbs. Like Thunderstrike isn't great, and Defect decks that are based around Thunderstrike generally like have problems in Act 3 and Act 4, but Thunderstrike is kind of a replacement for like 3 cards, you know, it's like, it ends up being like as good as like 2 copies of Defrag and some Frost Orbs or something, right? It's a plan for the deck, and it's all in 1 card, which is pretty rare. Plus we've already kind of built around having a big chonky attack, so having a second one is pretty reasonable. Kunai. It's definitely not compatible with big chonky attacks, but you know. Membership card looks pretty good here. We do actually lose a little bit of current money. Can we buy a membership card and Kunai? I'm just going to do math here because that math is too complicated. No, wait. I'll do the math. It'll be good. Okay, so if we spend 173, we've got 133 left, right? Yeah. And 133 is less than half of 287, because 287 is like 142. So we will not have enough to buy Kunai. That's probably okay. We're probably not trying to buy Kunai anyway. Alright, so let's do this. And then buy a Rip and Tear. I think we're good on attacks after we buy Rip and Tear. So maybe like Rip and Tear, Charge Battery, card remove. This costs 45, this costs 29, that takes us up to 64, plus 38 is 102. Yeah, I think that's fine. much as I would like to buy the block potion. Oh wait, we can buy the block potion, and we'd have 3 money left. Sweet. Oh, nope, I was wrong. We have negative 3 money left. Can we afford to go into this elite without resting? It's not sentries, it's either Lagavulin or Gremlin Knob, and against both of those, we're in pretty good shape actually with the Captain's Wheel. Pretty much completely blocked out for a turn. If we rest though, we get to go into Guardian with more health. I think we Smith. I think we'll take the aggressive thing. And then we get to upgrade Charge Battery. Or maybe we upgrade Ball Lightning to encourage ourselves to play it whenever we see it. Charge Battery is good though. We have like 2 3-cost attacks, so we need the Charge Battery to be good. Right, it is Gremlin now. Ooh, Rip and Tear with Akabiko, yes please. Sunder Zap is lethal. Bye. Okay, we got a Claw Plus. Thinking emoji. Probably gonna take Reinforced Body. It's good with Snecko Eye. It's good with Energy Manipulation. We probably want some Energy Manipulation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Sunder just, like, owns Act 1. Sunder is just like, oh, check it out. It's an Act 1 elite. Not. Cool-Headed is nice, too. Cool-Headed gives us some card draw. Card draw is good if we get Snecko Eye. If we don't get Snecko Eye, it's only good if we get, like, a lot of Energy Manipulation. So I think I'll take the Reinforced Body, which is also usually good if we get a lot of Energy Manipulation, so the pressure's on to find that. We could actually go to a shop. We have like 100 gold equivalent, but Crush Mark's better. Ooh, we do get a hard pool fight. Okay. Sunder is free, so we can Sunder whoever is the most threatening. That's easy. And then we can split both. Putting you to 4 is a good break point. Putting you to 6 is fine too. And Shriek Warfare. Okay. Well, another Sunder Plus. I don't think I am in the market for another Sunder Plus. It is tempting though. If we do get Snecko Eye and have 2 Sunder Pluses, we're going to have the easiest Act 2 of all time. I think we're skipping this and this. I think the permanent dex is better than the temp dex. I recently added temporary strength to my own game, and then I was like, am I just aping Slay the Spire too much with this? And then I was like, you know what, that's fine. It also mechanically is slightly different. It lasts until the end of your action instead of the end of your turn. But maybe it should last until the end of your turn. That'd be fun too. Plus, there's lots of ways in which my game is different from Slay the Spire, so I don't mind stealing a mechanic, especially if it's a good one. I think we skip this. I think we are smithing here. Just getting all the upgrades in Act 1. Dual cast makes it so that we can play dual cast with one of the expensive attacks. Reinforced Body, I think, is already doing enough block. I think I'm a little bit worried about blocking on the auto shield's turn. Because he does it for 20, and so I'd have to auto shield to double block. So I'd rather auto shields than single block. Okay. I think we're gonna drink the strength pot. And get to punching. I guess we can split him right now. Probably should. I don't think we can afford to play either the big ol attacks, which I guess means auto shields, charge battery, strike. I guess let's Sweeping Beam first. Looks like we're going to Sweeping Beam defend instead of Repair. We've got 4 energy for some reason this turn. Oh, because last turn we played the thing. So let's draw a card, see what it is. We could take 5 to do 8, or we can take nothing. So I can take nothing. We've got 3 channeled lightnings. We can channel another one here. Seems like ball lightning, charge battery, reinforced body is pretty responsible. Block for 17. You'll have your time, Thunderstrike. Alright, Sunder splits. Wha-bam! Oh, I guess I was supposed to Sweeping Beam first. I didn't realize I had 4 energy. I don't want to skip a Rip and Tear. It's like 4 to do 22. But sometimes being responsible allows you to be fun. You have to be responsible sometimes to get the opportunity to do fun stuff. I guess we'll dual cast for damage here. I don't see any reason not to. Come on, Thunderstrike. Want to kill him with Thunderstrike. Oh, we did it. Wait, we should zap first. Get next to it. Wait, no. Oh wait, we should ball lightning first too. Okay. 77 damage. Ooh, we got an Echo Form. Well, that's one of the best cards in the game, if not the best card in the game. Hey man, we took a Thunderstrike. You can't be giving me shit about not taking a second Thunder. You kidding me? Come on. Fission is good for drawing cards and playing expensive stuff. But Echo Form lets us play Thunderstrike twice and Sunder twice. So we should take Echo Form. Yeah, like anything other than clicking on Echo Form immediately is a mistake, right? Like Echo Form is just, it's the only card in the game that is a snap pick in any context. It's like floor 1 offered an Echo Form, you take it. Floor 48 offered an Echo Form, you take it. Floor 55, even if your deck doesn't do anything related to Echo Form, you take it. I think Echo Form is picked in every single situation. I challenge you to come up with a situation where you would not pick Echo Form. If I have 6 copies of Echo Form already, would I take a 7th Echo Form? I don't know. Maybe not. I guess that's the situation. But even then, it's ethereal. Even then, it's ethereal. So you can just, if you don't want to play the Echo Form, you just don't play it, and it goes away. Echo Form's insane. Okay, we can't pick Velvet Choker because we have got Zap and Echo Form and Sunder, and we need to do energy manipulation stuff to get Reinforced Body and Sunder and Thunderstrike online. So I'm anticipating getting choked quite a bit. We could take Calling Bell. Calling Bell's nice. If we get like a Duvu Doll, we get +2 strength, and then we get to multiply that strength times 4 for Thunderstrike, times 2 for Rip and Tear. Yeah, no Snecko Eye is a bummer. If we Astrolabe, we get to turn these last 3 strikes into better stuff. And then we can Echo Form that better stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that is the biggest downside of Echo Form, is just remembering that the first card is going to be played twice. Yeah, even in my last Defect run, I was doing that all the time. You'd think you'd remember, because you have to play a 3 mana power like the turn before, but then, nope. You're like, great, Echo Form, and then what else? I guess the last run, I was getting Echo Form from Enkerelden, so sometimes it was a 0 mana Echo Form, and then that's easier to forget about. I think it's Calling Bell versus Astrolabe. They're both way better than Skip. I do like Calling Bell quite a bit. Astrolabe doesn't have any interaction with Molten Egg because it already upgrades the things. If we saw Pandora's box, we would snap pick it because we have Molten Egg. Calling Bell also does not have any interaction with Molten Egg because it doesn't give you any cards. Yeah, anything that gives strength is really powerful, and Calling Bell is like very likely to give you some like basic stat relic, like a Gira or a Vajra or a oddly smooth stone or something. Du Voodoo. I also like the curse for Calling Bell. We have a bunch of really expensive stuff in the deck, like Thunderstrikes and Sunders and Echo Forms. So if we take the curse, then we can still spend all of our energy on like the big chunky thing in hand, and then the curse doesn't really matter. So that's nice. We have some mitigation for that. Astrolabe has some really great upsides, though. There's some pretty insane cards that we could get. There's also some pretty not good cards, like with every Astrolabe. One downside for Astrolabe is we have Molten Egg, so if we find the Bites event, we have to take it, basically, because we get 5 upgraded Bites. And if we Astrolabe, we get rid of our last 3 strikes, so we would end up adding 5 cards to the deck if we take Bites, and then we end up with a really big deck that limits our capacity to pick extra stuff. So I think I'm going to take Calling Bell. I think the Bite interaction is what's turning me off of Astrolabe. The bell tolls. Alright. Not really much of a Calling Bell here. Mallbank is excellent with a membership card. I will call that out. And we don't have a ton of money now, so we can wait for this to stack up until at least late Act 2. Yeah, Emotion Chip is best with like Dark Orbs and Frost Orbs. And we don't have either of those. Actually, I guess it's best with Plasma Orbs, but those are rare. Normally I try to go to a shop early if I have like 300 gold in Act 2, and we kind of do have 300 gold because we have 130 gold and costs are halved. But I think since we have the Mallbank, we'll try to let that take a little bit longer. I really like this path right here where we get 3 question marks and 2 fights. That's our whole easy pool, and then we get Fire, Elite, Fire. And we can get a second Elite, and then a late shot. That's pretty much perfect for optimizing our Mallbank. Unless we want to wait until Act 3 and get extra question marks. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. just learned that apparently Unity is going to try and go public, and I don't like it. I've seen this cycle before with Flash, and I don't want my Unity to be distorted that way. It's going to get worse. Platforms go through a business cycle, right, where they like start out trying to grow, and then they sort of transition to trying to monetize, and eventually they're trying to exploit a falling market share. And Unity is basically identifying themselves as trying to exploit a falling market share, which makes me sad. You've been thunderstruck. Okay, 0 damage chosen fight that I did not talk about at all. Do we ever take Beam Cell Plus? We could fit it in with the expensive attack. We could take a second Sunder, obviously. The third Sunder. Streamline costs 0 if you play it after Echo Forming. I think we just skip here. Beam Cell is good though. But I don't want to play... So the problem with Beam Cell and Echo Form is you want to play Beam Cell before you play your other attacks, but you want to play your biggest attack first for Echo Form purposes. So I think we'll skip. Gold is tempting. We got a lot of leverage out of gold. If we had a do Voodoo, I think I'd do it, even though Regret's really bad. But I don't think I will do it. Oh, surprise shop. Well, as long as we don't buy anything, Mob Bank keeps stacking. So let's see if there's anything we want to buy. Medical Kit and Dead Branch are both here. Those are pretty good. Not only are they good together, they're just like good. Nothing here does lightning orbs. Are we forced into the shop later? We are not. Mob Bank should flash while you're at a shop. It should be like, hey, if you don't spend any money, you can still have me going. Do really like Medical Kit. Can we afford Medical Kit? Dead Branch? I think actually we can't. It costs, yeah, it costs 9 too much. Well. Okay, I think I'm pretty okay passing then. We don't have any exhaust synergy currently, and Medical Kit is good, but we don't need it, and it's not good enough to break the Mob Bank over. Does Bullseye work with Thunderstrike? I think it doesn't, but it should. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. I love you, Mob Bank. I would never betray you like that. We could Ball Lightning Thunderstrike to do a bunch of damage. I think this is like Potion Double Defend. It's hard to survive this fight with a bunch of health, so I don't mind using Potion here. Really great use of the Akabiko there. Got a plated armor on the first attack. Charge Battery Defend blocks out. That's nice. And strike doesn't do much anything. We have an empty frame here for Echo Form. Echo Form keeps lining up with Captain's Wheel, and I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. Echo Form is really awkward with auto shields, I just realized. We can block for 1 million. Double Thunderstrike is 27 times 2. Should be lethal. He's at 44. Yeah, it's lethal. It's like 54. Okay. Do we have a Rebound? Rebound lets us play Thunderstrike over and over, which is fun. But I don't think we pick it here. Yeah, I think we skip all this. Bites? No. What are we gonna get? It's a curse. Crap. Does he always give you decay? I feel like I've gotten decay from him many times, but I don't know why he would always give you the same one. Feels pretty safe to engage in an elite with 52 health. Not super safe. Obviously, the elite could be slavers, but we don't get full value of resting, so we can smith and try and rest after. Reinforced body seems like a pretty big upgrade. Let's get that. It is not slavers. Rip and Tear with Akabiko is great. You have to like that, it's the law. Reinforced Body for 2 blocks out, so we can afford Sweeping Beam. If Sweeping Beam draws Echo Form, we're pretty upset though. So there's sort of a 2 out of 14 chance of drawing something bad. Echo Form, Sunder, Thunderstrike are all bad. So I guess it's 3 out of 14. But like, Zap is great, Charged Battery is great, Ball Lightning is great, so there's a lot of good options too. So I think I'll do it. Yeah, okay, it's a nothing. Yeah. Alright. Auto Shield does a lot of work for blocking. And we have enough energy to play everything, so no reason to talk. We do take 1. Which just means we activate all our lightning orbs. Neat. Again, Echo Form lining up with Captain's Wheel. Thank you. We got all the expensive stuff in one hand, so our hand costs 11. We don't do enough damage to really care about Thunderstrike yet. It does suck to miss a Sunder, but Echo Form is way too good. Echo Form Sunder is not lethal. Does 64 damage plus the 6, so it ends up doing about 70, and then we take 30, and that hurts. We can double Charge Battery, block for 20, and then like Defend Strike, or double defend if we want to block out. I think this is happening. And at least one of these is getting played. Wait a minute, this says 30, he does 35, so we're not blocking out either way. This defend actually doesn't even prevent a wound. Okay, so we'll just strike. Double Rip and Tear is a lot of damage. Double Sweeping Beam could draw us better options for doing other stuff. We have 5 energy, so we should probably draw more stuff rather than just spending 2 energy this turn and being sad. Reinforced Body is going to save our bacon here. Do we need a Reinforced Body for 4? That blocks for 36. He's currently attacking for 36. So we take 2. or we could take 9 to do 18 damage. We've developed 4 lightning orbs, I believe. So double Thunderstrike is going to be lethal next turn, whether we rip and tear or not, I believe. So it's going to be 9 times 8, which is 72 damage. Yeah, it's lethal either way. Okay, so let's Reinforce Body. And wait for Thunderstrike. Hey, we found it. Ooh, it's only 3, so it's a big 9 times 6, which is 54, which is still lethal. Got a blue candle. It's good with that dead branch we didn't take. It's actually pretty good with decay too, so we're not desperate to get rid of that decay anymore. Aggregate is energy manipulation, and we do kind of need energy manipulation. We're a pretty thin deck, so aggregate's excuse me, not great on the face of it. But it would be useful to like aggregate and then play both Thunderstrike and Sunder, for example. Or like Echo Form and something else. I almost never pick Aggregate. Because it seems like it doesn't work when I do pick it. We can take Equilibrium. It's a little bit extra block. What do we feel like the deck needs the most? What's our next set of challenges? So we're going to rest here, almost certainly. Fight another Elite. And eventually go to Hyper Beam guy. I feel like we're pretty good against Hyper Beam guy. I don't know if we really need anything. The biggest concern against Hyper Beam guy is if our Echo Form gets stolen by the orbs. That's a big deal. He didn't raid, but I'm happy to have him sent stuff. You're welcome to be here, Bear Von Cool. We're just in the middle of a Defect run, centered around an Echo Form and a Thunderstrike plus. Oh, I see. He's probably playing Monster Train. Okay. Yeah, I think we're skipping over Equilibrium. Equilibrium doesn't do anything I'm super excited about. Oh, okay, huh. Weird. Counter-Strike Aerobics. We do need block. Our main sources of block right now are Auto Shields, Reinforced Body, and Charge Battery. As well as these silly little defends. 3 big block cards is kind of low for a 20 card deck. That means on average you're drawing slightly less than 1 per turn. And Equilibrium is another big block card. Equilibrium does let us hold on to Thunderstrike until we play more Lightning Orbs. It's just a lot to pay for not that much block. Yeah, I mostly just play turn-based strategy games. So Spire is sort of front and center for me. I do enjoy like first-person shooters and RTSs. I just can't imagine myself streaming them in the first place, and I enjoy developing them less. I'm a game developer, which is why I am doing the stream. I think we're skipping over Equilibrium. And resting here. Yeah, so I worked on Hearthstone, the forthcoming Torchlight 3. Those are sort of the biggest things. Currently I'm doing a sort of solo indie development and working on a roguelike. So the idea for the stream is to try and build a a community of people who like this type of game, then eventually sell the game to those people. So if you're interested in keeping up with the game development process, throw me a follow or something. Eventually I'll ask you to click on a Steam store page, wish list, that kind of stuff. Lizardtail is amazing. Alright, so Akabiko helps us kill Sneaky Gremlin, which is great. We could dual cast first and try to waste a little bit less damage, but... and thanks for the follow. Let me read your comment. I did not work on Torchlight 2, although I worked with the people who worked on Torchlight 2. The previously Runic games sort of reformed as Ectra. That's where I was working. Or portions of it reformed. I shouldn't say the whole thing reformed. But, you know, Max Schaefer and Tyler Thompson were there. That's the sort of core leadership group. A bunch of other people from the old studio were there as well. Hey, Sir Animal. Doing well. How are you? Let's see if we can kill this shield gremlin. Oh, okay. I guess so. I will play the Curse of the Bell. This fight's kind of long, so seems worth it to just get it out of the way. 1 health. Never forget. It's interesting that you don't think that that Hearthstone has enough meta development. Oh, sorry. I know you're trying to lurk, and I'm asking you questions, but because it seems like they've been very active recently for nerfing and buffing patches and stuff. Okay, so Charge Battery is the most block per energy. We're always playing Decay because it does less damage to us if we play it. We're always playing Zap. So basically, do we play Strike or do we Reinforce Body for 2? I think we Reinforce Body for 2. 9 health is worth way more than 6 Gremlin Leader health. Sunder Rip and Tear is basically uncontested. Ooh, you have a Choco Bun? I want a Choco Bun. Where'd you get a Choco Bun? I can't skip Echo Form. Echo Form is too good. But I do want to kill the Fat Gremlin. But it appears that I am not able to do both of those things. So I'll Echo Form, take 5. Alright, so here's something weird. Oh wait, I guess we can't do it. I was going to talk about how if you Echo Form and the target goes away by the time the second card tries to get played, you get to keep your Echo Form. So like, for example, if we Sundered on this Bat guy, he only has 21 health. So the first Sunder kills him, and then the second Sunder doesn't happen, so you get to Echo Form the next card you play. Which is weird, but is apparently the way the game works. We can double Sunder this guy, which does kill him. It does use our Echo Form as well. Whereas if we double Sundered this guy, we would get to keep the double from the Echo Form and the 3 energy from the Sunder. So we'd go back up to 3, and then we could Reinforce Body for 6, basically. But I think we're pretty interested in removing that 10 damage, so I think we'll just double Sunder the front guy. And then I think we need all the rest of the block. So I'll get all the rest of the block. We're not dead, but we're taking a bunch of damage here. Oh, very helpful. Throwing all the defensive cards when nobody's attacking. We pretty much need to win right now. Because we can't block for 63. And even if we let Lizardtail go off, we are still dying, I believe. We go up to 35. Yeah, so if he kills us with the first attack, he's killing us twice. Which is no bueno. If we do Thunderstrike right now, it does 9 times 8, which is 72 damage. 2 of those presumably are going to hit this shield gremlin, so we end up doing 9 times 6, which is 54 damage. So he survives at 21. And then we do kill him with ball lightning and zap strikes. So we win. Okay. Bit of a close one. Took quite a bit of damage. A little bit late for a genetic algorithm, but genetic algorithm is exactly what the deck needs, and we do have Echo Form. It's only floor 27. I think we can probably take a genetic algorithm. I was looking for that one extra big block card to go with these. And genetic algorithm fits the bill. Well. This is not entirely comfortable. I was hoping this question mark would be like bites or something, but it is not. We probably want to Echo Form, so like... Sweeping Beam is pretty nice with Akabiko. And then we could... I guess we have to play Genetic Algorithm for 1. I guess let's Sweeping Beam first and see what we draw. Okay, we did draw a Defend, so we don't have to play Genetic Algorithm for 1, although we probably should. Let's do this, so that we're blocking out entirely. And let's try and save the health and not play that. Alright, luckily they are not attacking. Double Zap seems good. Is it good enough? We already drew Thunderstrike, so we're a long way from getting the second Thunderstrike. I think it is still good. If we can... Yeah, even if we kill Bird, we're still losing our Lizard Tail here. Unless somehow we can kill Cultist. It seems really unlikely. Dual Cast does most likely kill Bird. It does on average 16 to both. Double Ball Lightning does 10 damage at least to Bird, and develops 2 Lightning Orbs, so that when we draw the Thunderstrike it does more damage. If we double dual cast and all 4 orbs hit Chosen, then she takes, let's see, 32? Yeah, that's not enough to kill her. Okay, I think I'm going to double Ball Lightning to get the extra orbs. We also get boot procs here, so that's nice. Alright, there goes the Lizard Tail. Boop. Alright, well, we survived, but that cost us the Lizard Tail, which is a huge expense. We don't have any Frost Guards. We were offered a Cool-Headed, but it wasn't upgraded, and we weren't really in the mood for card draw at the time. It's the only one we've been offered. No Glaciers, no Cold Snaps. Combat Lure is pretty bad because we only have Lightning Orbs. Steam Barrier's okay. Steam Barrier is actually kind of convenient because you can fit it in really easily on a turn when you're like playing Echo Form or something. I think I will take Steam Barrier. It's upgraded too. Upgraded Steam Barrier is so much better than regular Steam Barrier. Well, now that we've spent the Lizard Tail, I don't really feel like I need to rest anymore. I'm just kind of awkward. I think I will rest anyway, and then probably upgrade at the next one. I guess if I'm going to upgrade at one and rest at the other, I probably want to rest first and then upgrade, right? Yeah. Okay. Because we're going to do a shop in the middle. That's true, Chaos Plus is fine. We have 880 gold, so we should probably go to a shop. Is it Toxic Egg? It's a little bit late for that. Fairy in a bottle. No, we're in the second act. You were off base, and we're almost done with it. We could buy Potion Belt and then a bunch of potions. That'd be fun. Do we ever buy Violence? What about Impatience? You think Capacitor Fairy is always happening. That's interesting. I agree with the Fairy. I don't know why the Capacitor would always be happening. I think the only thing that's really always happening is removing the decay. Seems like an obviously bad thing. I think I agree the Fairy is always happening. We do rely on having a bunch of lightning orbs, but we don't have any focus scaling. So like Capacitor is a way to multiply your focus. So if Capacitor just said a power do 3 random damage to 2 random enemies, you'd be like, I don't know. That's kind of like it's like worse than a bunch of powers that are like not that played. I mean, Capacitor is great, right? Capacitor is great if you have... why remove Curse instead of Strike when you have Candle? We do have Candle, but Strikes like do something positive when you draw them. Like you could use Strikes to take enemies' health away. Whereas the only thing Candle does is take one of my own health away. So just the Strikes are better cards than the Candle, or than the Curse, the Burn or Decay or whatever. I think I like Potion Belt, both potions. Okay, we've got 173 left. Impatience does seem really good. How many attacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 22. So we have one in hand pretty much all the time. I think I should probably buy one of the two Impatience versus Violence, and I don't know how to figure out which one. I guess Impatience helps me set up Echo Form, and setting up Echo Form is the most important thing the deck does. So I guess I'll take Impatience. If I buy the Toxic Egg and then Impatience... Oh wait, I can't afford that. But I could... That would upgrade the Impatience, which is much better. Do we ever take Prismatic Shard? If we get Prismatic Shard, we could get some Ironclad Strength Scaling. And Strength Scaling is crazy good with Echo Form and with Thunderstrike. So the only thing Capacitor does is does 6 damage per turn, right? And it's like, what's the point of that? Why do I need that? That doesn't help me kill the heart. That doesn't help me kill the Hyper Beam guy. And like adding an extra power to the deck is very, very harmful for the first shuffle. It's like you have to draw that card and play it. And we have energy economy issues already. Like it's really hard for me to imagine Capacitor making the deck better. If we take Prismatic Shard, we could also get that Watcher card that gives you 8 damage on your next attack. We could get, like, Piercing Wails from Silent. I don't think this deck is trying to get focus. I don't think that's what we're doing at all. We're trying to play Echo Form and then kill people with Thunderstrike. We don't need focus. Focus is a distraction that makes you worse at hallway fights. And we're already pretty bad at hallway fights. And Capacitor is like a speculative pick that like only really works if we get focus later. But, like, see, now you're trying to tell me that I need to pick Capacitor and get Focus and get Frost Orbs, and it's like, this is already a 22-card deck. Like, how many slots are you filling up with Capacitors and Defrags and Glaciers, right? It's like, those cards are all great together, for sure, but I don't have any of them, right? Like, why am I building that deck instead of this deck? I think I am going to take the Prismatic Shard. It seems like there's a lot of good stuff, I mean, in other classes for this deck. So now we're almost guaranteed not to see any focus, right? With the Prismatic Shard, we're like never going to see focus. We are also less likely to see the Lightning Orbs, which is a little bit concerning, but... Rip and Tear with Akabiko is great. We can Rip and Tear and Sunder. But that means we're skipping Ball Lightning. We could just Ball Lightning Sunder. Ball Lightning is 19 less damage than Rip and Tear, though. 19 is a big number. This is probably the fight when we want to use Snecko Oil, because it doesn't cost anything in this fight. It just like lets you re-roll the cost of stuff. Doesn't have any permanent lasting damage. Maybe he gives us... he actually... Confusion makes us better, right? Because discounts our Echo Form and stuff. So that's pretty nice. I think we Echo Form and then Snecko Oil. I guess we could Snecko Oil and then Echo Form. But that's a little bit of a risky play, because Echo Form could end up costing 3. And I'm pretty sure we want to play Echo Form. Okay, 0 mana Genetic Algorithm and 2 defense. I would like to land an Echo Form Genetic Algorithm at some point, but I think right now I'm focused on getting the health at the end of this fight. Okay. It's fun that, like, we kind of built this deck around getting Snecko Eye. I didn't get Snecko Eye, which is a bummer, but then we fight Snecko. It's like, oh, we got Snecko Eye. We're already blocked out, so I think just double zap. That's probably where we're at. Double Charge Ready blocks out. Double Rip and Tear does 48 damage plus the 9. Wait, it does not do 48 damage. It does 24 damage. I've multiplied that by 2 one too many times. 24 plus 9 is still lethal though, so... Okay. Alright, so now this is happening. This means you can get... Oh, it does mean you can get colorless cards. Okay. So, what do we think about Discovery? Battle Trance is amazing. Battle Trance is like what I would assume we would pick, seeing this card reward. It helps us find Echo Form. It's not good with Echo Form, but that's fine. Yeah, Battle Trance is just one of the best cards in the game, and this is a Battle Trance Plus, and we're not even a friggin' Ironclad. So, assuming we're picking Battle Trance, let's evaluate the other cards. Is Discovery like crazy good for any reason? We don't have any Exhaust Synergy, and we're probably not planning on finding any. Although now we are Prismatic, so we could find it. True Grit, we don't have any curses anymore. Or I guess we do, but we already have a way to get rid of them. So True Grit would help us get rid of statuses, and we did already pass Medical Kit this run. So statuses are a bit of a concern. But I think it's probably Battle Trance here. Battle Trance is great. Alright, we're at 51, so I think we can survive, especially with the Fairy in a Bottle Cultist Potion. Should be okay. Isn't Discovery always all classes? Let's put the upgrade on Genetic Algorithm. It needs a lot of help to catch up. Maybe not that much help. Because even if we Echo Form and play it once, it's up to 9, and 9 is starting to feel like it actually blocks out for the turn. So maybe we put it on Impatience. All of a sudden, this deck has a ton of draw. We picked up an Impatience and then a Battle Trance. Yeah, I mean, with Upgrade, it does go, like, much faster, and that's nice. But, like, I think by the time we get to Act 4, it's going to be blocking for, like, 40. And, like, the difference between, like, blocking for, whatever, 30 and 50 is not that big. 30 is usually enough. Although, like, 50 is a lot more helpful against the heart, so maybe it should be Genetic Algorithm. Yeah, I think these are the two in the running here. We don't really need an Echo Form upgrade because we never skip it. We just play it every time. Yeah, let's go for Genetic Algorithm. Can I have Echo Form? Yes. Great. Okay, we're going to save Genetic Algorithm until we can dual cast it. And Rip and Tear goes with Akabiko here. We do want to drink the Cultist Potion on turn 1. Kaka. Kaka indeed. Power Potion now can get us other classes' powers, so we need to think about not only Barrier, but also like Wraith Form and like Demon Form and stuff. So very confusing potion now. I don't know when to use it. A lot of times power potions are good on turn 1, but sometimes you want to use them when you're under attack. If we get like fasting, we wouldn't want to play it. What if we get like the scrying one from Silent? Yeah, there's a bunch of them that give you marginal value, so I think we'll drink it now. Oh, they're all Defect. What is that? That's just that just randomly happened, right? It's not that you're guaranteed to get all Defect. I'm pretty sure that was just an unlikely random outcome. Okay, these guys cannot take Demon Form, which is the danger I called out at the beginning of the fight. They're going to take Sunder and Auto Shields, neither of which is particularly valuable. They are welcome to them. Chat says hi. I still think we probably Lightning Orb on the Orb Blinks, or Ball Lightning on the Orb Blinks. And then Charge Better Reinforced Body to block. I am very confused about why they didn't do Android first. I guess games tend to make more money per capita on iOS, but like Android has way more users, and the game is already in Java. Like, shouldn't you just be able to like port it much more easily? That's very confusing. We're double playing something. It is probably the Strike. It's probably on this guy. He's got Sunder Plus. Yeah, we can use Sunder Plus to kill this one. That's fun. It is, yeah, they announced it on their Steam page. The iOS port is apparently almost done. Should be coming The announcement page is actually kind of confusing because it's like they didn't announce a date, but they announced that they were going to do a thing tomorrow. So it's like, well, is the date tomorrow, or are you announcing the date tomorrow, or like what's happening? So Mexican Jesus, the thing you just said that people on iOS are way more likely to spend is tends to be true. Although it's way less true than it was whatever, like 5 or 6 years ago. But the total like capitalization that you would expect is generally higher on Android now, because there's so many more users. I think we double charge battery. It looks like we're taking 32 damage. I don't want to do that. This is the sort of unfortunate auto shields echo form interaction coming up, because we block for 15 with this, but then we block for 20 with this. I guess actually we got more total block if we double play auto shields and then single play charge battery, although that makes me sad. And we do get 1 less energy next turn. I guess total block is what I care about, though. Maybe I should have considered double playing the lightning orb. Yeah, actually, shit. I should restart the fight and double play the lightning orb. That was just a straight up mistake. I should have 1 extra lightning. I think I'll keep going, but that was a pretty major mistake. Let's go ahead and double play the genetic algorithm. Now I'm second guessing myself all the time. Should I be double playing the ball lightning and then sundering? Yeah, actually, let's do that. Well, now we don't really need the sunder. We could just strike him to death. Okay, so now we can strike this guy in Impatience to draw. Some more stuff. Ooh, we wasted the Thunder Strike. Double Reinforced Body is going to do a pretty good job blocking out here. Ends up blocking for 9 times 6, which is 54. So we take 4. And we can see Mario block out the rest. That seems pretty good. We could draw these cards if we didn't want to draw them next turn, but I'm pretty excited to draw them next turn. Rip and Tears does a lot of damage, so. Now we're going to have 7 strength and play it twice. Ooh, it's up against Thunderstrike, though. I guess Thunderstrike is better. Is that lethal? Good God. 210 damage. Okay. We can double Sweeping Beam for lethal. We have played... Oh my gosh, we haven't played Genetic Algorithm yet. Crap. We can double... Let's see, if we double Battle Trance... No, then we could draw a Genetic Algorithm. So we can just block with Reinforced Body and just wait. Yeah, I think I like doing that. We can kill him anytime. We are unfortunately killing him involuntarily here. Well, I thought we were going to have more time in that fight to play the thingy. We didn't get bites, but we did get a Feed Plus, which is quite a card. Just be like, here, do you want a Feed Plus? Yeah, I do. We also have the Bomb. Establishment is pretty unlikely to do anything. Feed Plus helps us scale up our Fairy in a Bottle as well. Yeah, it's got to be Feed Plus, right? That card's insane. Okay, so now we have a ton of side projects, right? We have we're trying to like echo form our genetic algorithm and play a feed. We do finally get the Pandora's box. It's hitting all 3 strikes and 4 defense, which seems really good. Especially because we have Molten Egg. We were offered a Toxic Egg too. We could have had 2 eggs for a Pandora's box. That would have been amazing. We didn't take it, so we don't get that. Nuclear battery is also here, as well as Philosopher's Stone. I'm pretty excited about the Pandora's box. Pandora's box is going to be utter chaos, because we can get cards from any class, so we could get, like, Wreath of Flames and, like, you know, Searing Rage and, like, Catalyst and, like, all just all kinds of garbage. But this is, like, among the most fun buttons I've ever seen. It's just, like, floating here saying, click me to have fun. It's like, we've got this and that, and, like, what even happens next? I don't even know. It's just, like, this run is going to take a sharp turn, and I have no idea which direction it's going. But, we're gonna find out together, chat. Alright, what's happening? We got another Thunderstrike. 2 Seeks. Wait, these are all Defect cards. Lame. This is only combat reward screens? It says it's only combat reward screens. Maybe I just didn't know how Prismatic Shard works. Alright, well this made the deck way better anyway. A second Thunderstrike is great. 2 Seeks is amazing. Cold Snap gives the deck an extra little dimension, which is cool. Self-Repair is great with Echo Form. I guess we have Darkness too. And a second Sweeping Beam. So we upgraded our strikes into Sweeping Beam, Cold Snap, and Thunderstrike. We upgraded our one of the defends into a Self-Repair, and then the other defends we just like blew up and turned into Seeks and Darkness. Okay. Well, it wasn't quite as much of a fun button as I was anticipating, but it was still a fun button. We have to go this way if we want to go to Act 4, and we do. Probably with the extra question marks, so let's go this way. Alright. I totally forgot we had Bag of Prep. I was just like, I don't know, just used to drawing too many cards. Reinforced Body for 2 blocks out. Probably not playing Thunderstrike because it only does 1 thing. If we Cold Snap, we only need a Reinforced Body for 1. That seems good. Let's start with Sweeping Beam. Somehow I just totally missed that I have a Charge Battery in hand, and that's better than Reinforced Body. I guess we'll play Darkness too. Where's that Compile Driver? Echo Form and then Seek for something. Seek for Auto Shields seems good. Okay, double Rip and Tear seems great. Double Dual Cast is our best block. Is Double Ball Lightning Dual Cast lethal? Do 36 from this orb, and then 14 from this, and 6 at the end of the turn. 36 plus 14 is 56 at the end of the turn. And we could also Rip and Tear for an extra 18, so it is lethal. Are we willing to end the fight without completing any of our side quests? Genetic Algorithm still stuck at 5. No feed. Well, I think the alternative is taking... Well, actually, if we double dual cast, we're blocking for 20, so we actually block out pretty easily. Actually, no, we don't quite block out. Oh wait, no, this only blocks for 10, so we're blocking out, like, more or less, exactly. Yeah, I think let's take it a little slower and try to do a side quest. It still does a lot of damage, too. So we can finish him off when we need to. Looks like we need to right now. We can double self-repair, though, before we finish him. We don't actually really need to double self-repair. Just 1 is enough. This only does 18. Yeah, 18 plus 3 is lethal. Oh wait, we can't self-repair and Thunderstrike. That doesn't work. Can't draw with Impatience. Can't block. I guess we'll kill him with double zap, because that's the most stylish way. I definitely should have played self-repair. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Compile Driver seemed really good in that fight. We have access to Frost and Dark Orbs now. So it's possible we should take Compile Driver. We have a ton of draw, though, so maybe it's not necessary. None of these cards are helping me do side quests, which is really the thing we're struggling with the most. So I think we skip them. Indignation. I mean, we do. That is our first Wrath enter, right? Entering Wrath is no joke. It's a very powerful thing to do. You enter Wrath and then Echo Form a Thunderstrike for 10. That's gonna kill everything. I guess we'd need another Echo Form for that to work, but still. We're skipping them. I'll buy 3 potions, yeah. Ooh, second Fairy bottle. Man, this run we got a Lizard Tail and 2 Fairy bottles. That's nice. Okay, we have to feed here. We have to get some stuff done. Oh my god, we drew both of our side quests on turn 1. Why? Okay, we need to block for 22. So I guess Genetic Algorithm's getting played. We can't Sweeping Beam without taking a bunch of damage. Let's target the weaker one there. And this isn't quite enough damage. I don't really want to play it, so I think we just wasted energy. We might actually not get feed off in this fight, because these guys are going to explode and he's hard to hit with feed. It's going to be tough to set up feed on a spiker. We could seek for Echo Form, which is fun, but we actually need to block for 22 this turn. That doesn't really help us. So we start with Cold Snap and then Impatience. And that draws us Echo Form anyway. We can't go get Steam Barrier because we already used it. I guess Zap is always happening and might kill him, so let's see if it does. Not. Yeah, Seek for Sunder is totally an option. It does mean we're skipping Echo Form. I think this is the first fight where we're skipping Echo Form if we do that. Does seem like that's the best option. Oh, right. That's how Sunder works. I think we're seeking for auto shields here. Okay, should be able to kill him before he blows up. Even if we can't, it looks like we could just block out. Thunderstrike would just hit us in the face for a lot of damage. I think we'll just Reinforce Body and say, what explosion? I should have looked at these cards before I chose not to Battle Trance, that's correct. I don't want to take any damage, so I'm not playing these. We can... Does Zap Feed do it? So we do 8. Puts him to 19. No, it does not. What if we Swift Pot? And then Battle Trance, we have 3, 6, 8 cards in hand, so we should play the Zap before Battle Trance. Ball Lightning should do it, right? Ball Lightning feed. Okay, so we auto shields, and then Ball Lightning, and feed. We take 6, but we have self-repair, so we don't care. Okay. Dagger Spike plus, Protect plus, oh my god. That's not something you would normally have access to. Oh, did we have Spire in hand? I totally missed that. You're right, that would have been better. Protect plus is insane, right? We should pick that. Okay, we have turn 1 Echo Form and Alt Side West, as usual. Steam Barrier is always happening. I think Echo Form is always happening as well. And then just Genetic Algorithm for the block. Ball Lightning is good too, though. Helps get through the armor and develop some Lightning Orbs. If we don't play Ball Lightning, though, we could get Rip and Tear with Akabiko. I think I like playing Ball Lightning better than Genetic Algorithm. And taking a bunch of damage. Okay, we could double Protect to block out. Or we could double Self-Repair and then Protect. We could double Self-Repair, Seek for Auto Shields. Oh wait, no, that's less block than Protect. Oh, I guess Seek for Auto Shields and then Reinforced Body would block out. Double Self-Repair is really nice. We could Seek for just like Zap, just to make sure that Thunder Strikes are good next turn. I think I will Seek for the Auto Shields so that we can hold Protect. Alright, we got 2 Thunder Strikes, not very helpful. Also, we've only played 2 Lightning Orbs, so just in general, not very helpful. We don't really need double Protect this turn, so probably we're going to play double Rip and Tear or Sweeping Beam. If we draw 2 of these cards, they're only hitting for 34. We're already blocking for 18, so I was kind of assuming we would be able to block out with without double Charge Battery, but I guess maybe double Charge Battery is pretty good. Sets up for a Sunder and stuff next turn. Yeah, okay. Not Battle Trancing right now. That seems wrong. Alright, so only he is below the single whatchamacallit? Single Sunder threshold. We didn't even draw a Sunder. We could like double Cold Snap and then Seek for Sunder, play Sunder. And then we could do it on this guy. Okay. That's true, we can't Impatience. Impatience shuffles too. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I'm used to Impatience drawing 3, but that's not what the card says. It's still fine. This guy has more effective health than that guy, so we'll send it on him. He also had more strength, for whatever reason. I don't know why they're attacking for the same amount. Zap is free. And it looks like we need to play Protect and Darkness to block out. And Seek is useless. I guess we could have Seeked and then Impatience to shuffle. I didn't think about that. Alright, Thunderstrike. We have to be a little bit careful. We kind of don't want to end the fight because we haven't fed yet. So we could like double zap and then Thunderstrike to do 9 times 5, which is 45. 45 seems like it's still pretty likely to end the fight. He has 42. Yeah, that would end the fight. So we could like double charge battery Battle Trance to try and find feed. If we draw the genetic algorithm, we don't get to double cast it. But I think that's fine. Maybe I should have ball lightning the other guy, because this guy... Or ball lightning this guy, because the other guy's easier to feed on. We can dual cast, do 24 plus 6 is 30 damage, putting this guy at 4. Or we could reinforce body to save 2 health. If we put him at 4, we have to finish next turn, which means we're hoping to draw both genetic algorithm and feed. We do have a Seek to help that happen, and an Impatience. Let's just reinforce body. It looks like we're going to have enough damage to kill him next turn. Okay, there's the double genetic algorithm. Finally. And if we leave him here, are we going to be able to double feed him next turn? We could do 18 plus 6 damage. Leaves him at 4. If we do just 6 damage, then double feed still kills him, actually. Yeah, so we don't need to do any extra damage. Oh, I forgot about the armor. Okay, if we play double darkness, he takes 24 plus 8. It's 32 damage and dies. Dies by 1. This really doesn't work. Yep. Blocks for, or hits for 24. He's at 31. We could double Steam Barrier and then Darkness Feed. Yeah, that works. Okay. Just, yeah. Stops at 8 damage. Okay, great. Alright, there's the Piercing Whale I talked about. Piercing Whale is great. Yeah, I could have Sweeping Beamed, but I didn't want to because I could have drawn Feed right then. I like Piercing Whale with a bunch of Seeks, because I can Seek for Piercing Whale on a convenient turn. Yeah, I think we'll take a Piercing Whale. Sure. It's pretty expensive red mask, but where's the next shop? It's true. We did not buy the Toxic Egg. I don't regret that, though, because we bought the Prismatic Shard instead. Right? Prismatic Shard is a lot more fun. Actually, yeah, there's no way it could have been the... I guess we could have bought both of them because we had 1 million gold at that shop, but there was a bunch of other stuff that was way better. Maybe we do want this. Because if this is like... who's the best for this to be? So if it's like Strength Reprimancer, she always summons on turn 1, so the weak on turn 1 is not huge against her. Giant Head also doesn't attack on turn 1. I think Nemesis can't do the 45 attack on turn 1, but he can do the triple attack. So it's probably best against Nemesis. I don't know. I'm not really that concerned about Nemesis. We have a boot for him. Don't we have boot? Yeah, we do. It could save you a bunch of health against Time Lord, though. Yeah, I think we'll skip it. Money is so good when we have that membership card. Alright, extra HP Giant Head. We're pretty well set up for this fight. I'm not too afraid of this. Plus we get a turn 1 Seek for Echo Form, play Auto Shields. Seems great. Let's double Sweeping Beam. Okay, I guess Charge Battery Piercing Well blocks out. Piercing Well is kind of a nothing in this fight, so I don't mind tossing it for not much value. This is going to be a long fight, so let's get rid of the Curse of the Bell. And I don't want to play Battle Trance with 0 minute. Alright, we could double Seek for what? I don't know. We could double Self-Repair in case we think we need to do that little side quest. Let's see, we currently have 17 health to heal, so I guess double Self-Repair always gets value. I really want to be playing double Ball Lightning next turn. And if I double Seek, then I can guarantee that happens. I guess I have Ball Lightning and Zap, and I can't double play both, or most likely can't play both. So I think we're going to save the Seek to preserve the possibility of getting these on different draws. So we're going to double Self-Repair. And then I guess play the other two. In which order? If I play Darkness first, I get an extra slow proc now, and the Dark Orb is in front. It seems like we're going to be evoking orbs pretty aggressively, so it probably doesn't matter. I'll put the Dark Orb in back. Alright, we got them on the same turn. Not a huge deal. This blocks for 5. We're scaling up our damage way slower than I anticipated. I was like, oh, this shouldn't be a problem. But, like, we've only gotten, like, 1 Lightning Orb established. We need to get, like, a bunch of them. So I'm getting a little bit concerned here. We're going to double play something. Maybe Steam Barrier? I would hate to miss an extra Lightning Orb, but I think we might need to block for 40. If we do play 2 Lightning Orbs, we get to evoke the Dark Orb, which I guess is a bad thing? Yeah, I guess I'll double Steam Barrier. Pretty unlikely that we're going to get to feed on Giant Head, so I think we're going to throw this in now. Double Protect seems good. Again, double Ball Lightning. Seems like it's what we want to be doing to set up the stuff. Maybe we just save the Dark Orb. He's going to keep hitting us, so we're going to keep proccing Emotion Chip on the Dark Orb, which is good for when we eventually find Dual Cast. So I guess double Protect, Rip and Tear. We can double Seek for... well, I want to Echo Form the Thunder Strikes, right? So I don't want to Seek for it. I want to Seek for like, Auto Shields. And then Auto Shields Charge Battery. Auto Shields in what, though? Auto Shields in Cold Snap, maybe? That does evoke this Orb. This is just not going to scale up to do 500 damage, though. It's not. We don't need to be too concerned about that. Drawing both Thunder Strikes at the same time, and having only played 3 Lightning Orbs is terrible. Do we just double Reinforce Body and wait? We are gonna die. So we're blocking for 36 times 2, so we block out this turn. So let's do that. Here's our double genetic algorithm. Kinda does something. Are we surviving this attack? Or should we just let Fairy in a Bottle go off and play double zap? If we double genetic algorithm, does the second one get the buff from the first one? I think it does. So you block for 14, then 17. So that's 31. 31 plus 6 is 37, plus 5 is 42. So if we play the Cold Snap, we do not die to the attack. I was assuming we're evoking that orb, but we're totally not. Oh wait, yeah we are. Okay. Oh wait, we die exactly? Oh no, we have 2 extra. Okay, good. Whew. So we survive at 2. Are you good yet? No. 9 times 8. Only 72 damage. Well, I don't think we're surviving the 65 no matter what we do. So double Ball Lightning and then Battle Trance, maybe? Sweeping Beam into Rip and Tear would be good. Sweeping Beam into Thunderstrike is bad. Oh, we have no drop. I forgot. Okay, 1 fairy down. Alright, so this does a lot of damage. 9 times 12. The second one has 1 slow trigger as well. I'm actually not sure that we're not getting lethal this turn. I think we have to start Thunderstriking, right? We've only got 3 energy, so... Jeez, he's got a lot of health. Alright. He didn't do any damage. I don't think this is enough damage. Is Reinforced Body enough block? It isn't. He's blocking for 27 times 2. Actually, it is, I guess. We do survive. But what good is surviving if we have both Thunderstrikes in hand? Like, we're not surviving for the next shuffle. We get double Sunder. Double Protect blocks for 32. I don't know why that would consider that. Yeah, we came up short here. I guess we'll Reinforce Body and let the deck save us, maybe. But I don't think it's happening. Double Protect Charge Battery, I think, is the max block. Zap to do 54 damage. Pretty sure that's not enough block. 32, 42. Seems like we're off by 30-ish. Yeah, it seems like we didn't find enough lightning orbs to scale up for this fight, and probably for the heart. Thwap. Man. Nap sounds good. Is that... So... What happened here? I thought it was going to be an easy fight. I even said, I was like, oh great. Extra health giant head. And we got Echo Form on turn 1. We were never playing like double lightning orb stuff. We didn't get the lightning orbs until the bottom of the shuffle. And so our Thunder Strikes were just really weak. Also, we couldn't like... What you want to do in this fight is like play a bunch of cards and then play Thunder Strike. But because we had Echo Form, we were playing Thunder Strike first, and that was the whole turn. Because we never found energy. Yeah, I mean, Capacitor definitely wouldn't have been helpful, but I think maybe the Prismatic Shard was a mistake. Prismatic Shard did prevent us from finding more Lightning Orb stuff. We only got like 8 health out of the feed. Protect was nice. But Prismatic Shard just didn't help that much. We also just Pandora's box and gave up all of our block. And like those block cards weren't super important, but like they were doing stuff and we didn't replace them with any block, so. I thought this one was going all the way. This one seemed like a win to me. I'm a little bit surprised we just died.